Hey there folks, welcome back, and it's time for me to do the Monaco Grand Prix review because, well, it's something that I could do nice and quick, and something that only happened a couple of days ago as well. What's interesting about the Monaco Grand Prix is that it can always be the kind of cog in the works. It can always be the one to produce a wildcard result. If this year the wildcard result is that Mercedes to get a 1-2, we can probably say that. But there were so many things about the weekend which were just pains. The first one was just Ferrari's strategy. And at least this time you can't say it was the race strategy, it was the qualifying strategy, which nearly ended up with Vettel out in Q1 and did end up with Leclerc out in Q1. What else can I say? Charles hasn't actually had a great record in his home race, crashing out last year as well. But you have to feel for him here, because it wasn't exactly his... Well, it was his fault they caused the incident, but it wasn't exactly his fault they ended up in the situation he ended up in. Elsewhere, well, I really hoped that Verstappen was going to get the win. I think Lewis was deliberately complaining about the tyres too much, but then I also think that racing drivers tend to complain about the tyres a lot, and Hamilton really feels when the tyres start to go off. I think he feels it more than other drivers, but not because he pushes the cars to the limit, but I think because other drivers say Kimi Italy last year. Of course he was complaining about it, but not arguably to the same degree that Lewis was. And when he was like, oh, it's something that can't be done in that situation, I just thought straight away, Bahrain last year, Vettel, his tyres were pretty much done. And Monaco last year, where with, what, 200 horsepower down, Ricciardo managed to get a win. And there are a couple of other pieces up and down the field which you can talk about on top of this. So the first one was that Williams didn't exactly finish badly either. They weren't running around at the back. They were running around at the tail end of the midfield. They weren't running around at the back. Which is like, good for them. Because pretty much the rest of the season they've been right at the back of it. But I guess that was a cog in the works since Monaco through. But all in all, it was actually a fun one to watch because it was a relatively close fight at the front. I mean, it's pretty much guaranteed that Lewis is going to get the win. But it was nice to see how close it got. I wonder what will happen in Canada now. But what I could also say, and I saw this as a graphic, but I've got the points up alongside me to double check, and it is staggering. Lewis has got 2 less points than Ferrari's gotten this season. And Bottas has got 10 more points than Red Bull has gotten this season. Now, I'm not saying that's all down to Mercedes' dominance, because I'm going to be honest, Ferrari messed up multiple strategies and had some rotten luck in Bahrain. But there is a degree to which they are running away with it. Now, part of it used to be that Mercedes had the strongest engine. And I can't really say we argue that now. What I say we can argue is that Renault doesn't. Because if you look at the top 6, it's the Mercs, then Ferrari, Honda. Then it's the highest Renault is Sainz in 7th. The next highest Renault is Norris in 11th. And the Renault Works drivers are both behind at least one Toro Rosso. So it goes Kvyat, Ricciardo, Albon, Hulkenberg. I'd say that big three, so Mercedes, Ferrari and Honda, are quite close together. So Mercedes still somewhat have an edge, but what they've managed to do is they've managed to actually do very well with the aerodynamics for this season. And I guess another thing is it's a greater argument for spec parts in F1. If all of a sudden you've got these cars managing to do something different, whilst it thrives the innovation, it means that they can spend more money on it. So if we look at the constructors' standings, sorry, I'm just going to scroll down towards that to have a quick glance at it. So the 3 Mercedes teams are 1st, 5th and 10th. And to be fair, Racing Point are only just 5th. Haas and Toro Rosso are both 1 point behind, and Renault is another 2 points behind them. Then Alpha's another point behind them. It's not necessarily Mercedes power unit dominance this season. It's a Mercedes got the best car. If you want to fix it, best way is to standardise the other parts. Make it more like IndyCar. But of course, that's not going to be wanted. But that's the kind of ultimatum that F1 faces. Standardise more parts, or you'll still see whoever's churning in the most money winning. And I guess Ferrari still kind of churns in the most money, but Mercedes and Red Bull also put in a heap of money to it. And they lock out the top 3. Anyways, that's my thoughts on it. If you want to have a bit more of a debate in the comment section, please do. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye for now.